What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to take a quick look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, DC's Aquaman, then the Lost Kingdom's Sunken Cidedel Pirate Soldiers. And as you can see, we're not taking a look at one, we're taking a look at two. I got these for an amazing price. It's actually less than this because I have an extra discount on top of this. I paid about $17 a pop for these. So considering I got two for less than the price of one, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't going to get these, but I saw them for that price, and I was like, hell yeah. Looks pretty cool in the back. It's just a bunch of concept art. My idea for these guys is just going to be, once I get my DC villains display up, they will just flank Orm, pretty much. I mean, you can never have too many weird sea guys. I don't think these are necessarily movie specific. And then there's your upside down barcode, but without further ado, let's go ahead and... So getting these two big fish guys, I guess, out of the packaging, I gotta say, they are pretty cool. Now, as you can see, standing can be a little bit of an issue. We'll talk about that more in articulation, but for the most part, it's not that big of an issue, and I really like the way that these guys look. Again, I have to preface, I was not going to get these guys if I did not get them for $17 a piece. But you cannot go wrong getting them for $7 a piece or $17 a piece. It's pretty awesome. I mean, getting both of them for less than the price of one, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and just work with one, considering that they are identical. You know, but they just kind of look cooler together. So taking a look at this awesome head sculpt here. They really got your mother's likeness very well done. She's never looked better. That looks fantastic. They did a nice little dry brush on the front of the face to show a little bit more of that detail that they put in there. The gills. These, I'm going to get into fish anatomy here. Again, wildlife evolutionary guy. These are called operculum. It's fishy gill bones, and it looks awesome. I love the way that the operculum look. You can see some nice scalature on there, which looks way more reptilian than aquatic, but yeah, it still works. The lips look great. I love the black around the yellow eye. Very, very nice. And then you do get some, I would say these are posterior dorsal fins. You do get 3 rows of them. These, no real fish has these kinds of like 3 layers of fins. It looks awesome. And then, so assuming this is a fish, right? We're going to put him like this. I'm giving you guys fish anatomy. All right, these are the front fins, and then we're going to assume that this is the tail, right? So these would be the anterior or the posterior, anterior dorsal fins. This fin here, I guess, again, this is loose anatomy because this is supposed to be his tail, but I'm going to count these as the tail fins. This would either be a posterior dorsal fin or an adipose fin. It's a little fatty, so I would say it's an adipose fin. Adipose fins are kind of fatty. And then you have these fins here, which would definitely be called the pectoral fins, as they're the main fins that they use for mobility. And then these little guys here, they added in the pelvic fins, which on a fish, the pelvis is a little bit further up. For him, it'd be here, but these would definitely be the pelvic fins. So there's your fish science anatomy for the day. If you guys follow the channel, you guys know I'm always spitting those animal facts at you guys. But taking a look at the suit that he's wearing, I love the black overspray that they put on him. I love the black armor details. The way that they painted the fins and the scales all across the body look fantastic. I love the gradient that they put on those fins there. Again, the scales look a little reptilian for my liking, but what are you going to do? They even got some detail under there. Damn, he's kind of caking, but I do like the black overspray on the back. I think that looks super nice, especially on the, on the back. Again, I don't really know. I'm just kind of joking with you guys talking about fish anatomy, but I guess those would be the tail fins, or this is the anterior or the posterior dorsal fin, and I don't even know. But I like the elephant looking ass feet. They look great. Again, that paint gradient is beautiful. Black knee pads look good. And then You get a little bit of detail here. It would have been nice if they punched in a little bit of silver on the chest. The other side looks good. He's got these big old webbed hands. Interchangeable hands would have been nice. I really would have liked a big wide open hand. That would have been super cool, like he's swimming. I also think what's really cool about this figure is that a lot of these fins are insert pieces, and that's why it looks so clean from the transition of the organic body to the suit. I think that that's very cool. He paints a cool silhouette. Again, the long hands go really far down. He's got that degenerate leg thing going on, which, again, I would say this is a stifle, a hawk, and then like a pastern would be down here. But fish don't have legs, so I don't know. But I even got some paint detail on the pelvic fins there. Very, very cool. I really do like the way that he looks, and, you know, I think that he's going to look awesome on the shelf. So let's go over his articulation, because the only accessories that you get are the amazing trading card, which I do kind of like the artwork on there. And then there you go. There's your read up and the figure stand, which dude, I know I joke about that. You can't get these DC Multiverse figures without the figure stand, but I am getting so sick of these things, dude. I don't use them for anything. They suck. They are a waste of plastic. Stop doing that. I don't know, but the card is whatever too. It's ugh. That's all I'm gonna say about it is ugh. But I'm taking a look at the articulation here. The head is definitely the most limited part, so it's definitely on a double ball peg, but it's only gonna go up and down about that far. It does got a good side profile, like that's not bad. I mean, he's got that kind of hunched back look. And then it does rotate all the way around. You can kind of, oh yeah, you can see up in there, right guys? Get a nice double ball peg in there. You can rotate all that all around. There really wasn't much they could do with this. I mean, unless they pulled this fin back, this anterior dorsal fin back a little bit. I'm okay with this. It doesn't really matter to me. Shoulders are going to go up past horizontal, and they're not bad. Some are looser than others, but not bad. You get a little bit of play in there, so that's nice. Rotation, bicep swivel. Single jointed elbows that are so tight on all four elbows between the two figures. You single joint there, and it will rotate as well. And then you just get a hinge and swivel at the wrists, which they're also kind of tight for some reason. The elbows are the most annoying thing. You do get ball pegs at the pelvic fins, which is super cool. I like that a lot. And it's a pretty good range, and they get all the way around. I love that. If you're going to make it a separate piece, make it movable. I'm totally here for that. You do get a ball joint at the waist. He'll arc back. No forward at all. I kind of expected that. He's kind of got like a, protruding gut. And then rotates and pivots. That's good enough for me. Hips go out that far. They'll go down. He'll kick forward that far. Kick back. He does got a really good thigh swivel, which it just doesn't make sense to me that they don't do that every time. He's got kind of an ugly knee, but it does work, or stifle. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna stop. And then the ankle or pastern or whatever, just hinges and rotates. No ankle pivot, which I kind of wish they put a ball joint here or here, instead of this hinge, because it's not impossible. Plus, he's got wide feet, so it's okay for the most part. Like, you just got to play with it a little bit and you'll get him to stand, but I think it would have been a lot easier if they just put like a little ball joint down there. I think it would have made things a lot easier. And if you're wondering how big he truly is, here he is standing next to the NECA Toys King Kong and the 6-inch Jazzwares Fortnite Series Peely, which he dwarfs Kong, which is pretty awesome. Here is next to the Dark Knight Returns McFarlane Toys Batman, along with the Hasbro 6-inch Marvel Legends X-Men Series Darwin. And then here he is with the Hasbro Marvel Legends Marvel Studios What If Series Zombie Captain America. So you guys are probably out there wondering, yo, Ant, what are your final thoughts on these figures, or figure? I mean, we're only really reviewing one. I am very, very happy with it. I think that it turned out very good for what it's supposed to be. Like, is it my favorite figure ever? No, not by a long shot. But that being said, it is a really fun figure. And it's just a nice, like, random monster to build on the shelf. I mean, I'd rather this than like a collect-to-build. Like, if this was a collect-to-build, there was no chance I was getting it. So getting them in one shot for $17 a piece You can't really go wrong. And even at $40, I think it's pretty cool. Some accessories would be nice. I think what would be really cool, especially for characters like this, bigger flying characters implementing a bigger flight stand similar to their $20 ones, I think would be a really good idea, because I find myself wanting to pose them in swimming poses, but unfortunately, it doesn't really allow for that unless you have a huge display stand. So I think it'd be cool if they figure that out. But other than that, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot over there, along with Letterboxd. I post a lot on those apps, and I have a lot of fun. And I'm sure you all will too. But for me and your mom, as always, you coppin'. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.